Welcome everybody to the Two-Man Power Trip, the Black Man Star and the Nerd Lifestyle. I'm Nicholas, Mr. Go With The Flow.
And I'm the man with the plan, Maurice.
And we're back with another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast. What's up, co-host?
What's good, bro? What's good?
Yeah, blackity in the building one last time, because this is the final day of Black History Month. We got that extra day. It's a leap year, so we on that 29th flow. So, Black Anime Podcast number 202 in the building. What is up?
Yeah, like I said, it's the end of the month. And boy, this month went by fast.
Yeah, man. Zoom. I mean, this is already we already know the shortest month of the year, but at the same time, even with this additional day, that shit said, whoom.
It really did. I was like, man.
Shit be crazy.
Yep. Like, it's the 29th. Like, oh, crap. It's the 29th.
I know, man.
It's the end of the month. I was like, oh, crap.
We're about to talk about it. All right, let's go into the vibe, guys. So, how was your work week, your regular week, and the weekend, man?
The weekend was cool. I chilled. Didn't do too much crazy. The work week was, it's been weird. These last couple of weeks, honestly, I've been mentally checked out.
Oh, boy.
It's just...
The fucks ain't given?
Yeah, it's like mentally, I've been here, but I haven't been here, if that makes sense.
It sounds like the vacation urge is hitting.
Yeah, I just need to, it's time for a change of scenery, because...
Yeah, let's try again in Earth 57.
Right, for real, because... I'm here, but I'm not. That's the best way to sum it up.
And I feel you on that. The bullshit has been setting in at my job since Friday, and they've been my supervisor has been like changing folders and a whole bunch of stuff. I got like 2 meetings to go to tomorrow.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then it was so funny. I checked on like the vacation schedule coming up, and like I was clear cut. My vacation was good and clear cut like this whole time, and then now I'm checking on the vacation schedule that they put up now. Like everybody hopped on my vacation time. So like. So when we're out that entire week, I have like 2 other coworkers that is out that entire week as well. I was like, oh, all right. So everybody just want to hop on my week for some reason.
Right. Come back to some madness.
Speaking of madness, I thought I was free of some shit because there was like, there's some major mandatory meeting or some shit like that happening on the 19th, and I was like, I'm gonna be gone. I'm not even gonna be around for that shit. Then I double checked again. I was like, oh shit, wait, the 19th? Yeah, we come back the 17th.
No, you.
I was so hyped. I was like, all right, yeah, I don't got to deal with that. Then I looked at the calendar. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, you're like, so you thought.
I come back directly on that day.
Yeah, it's like, so you thought. Like, nope. They're like, you're like,
Hey, hit my ass with the trap card.
Yeah. And we got something for you. Yeah, let's move this movie here. Yeah.
Oh my god. Specifically that day. Yeah. I was like, couldn't put it on the 18th. No.
Like, no, when they coming back?
Shit, come on. But wait, how's the week been besides work?
It's been alright. Like I said, I hung out a little bit with some friends a couple of days this week, a few. Not, like outside of work, it's pretty much been the same. It's like I'm here, but I'm not.
You've been gathering up the things.
Yes, I've been starting to gather up the things.
Hey,
yeah,
right. Yeah, man. So going back, the weekend, me and Kenya finally got to go to the ice skating thing, and Kenya got to live out her whole ice princess with the triple sow cow. Even though there was legit people on that ice in the rink that was doing some extra shit. I saw somebody like slide on their head and slide on the ground on their butt and shit like that. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
Did you pull up your triple axel?
Yeah, I gave that energy to Kenya. She pulled up that triple axel for me. Nah, son, Kenya was doing dumb good for the first time on the ice. She didn't slip or fall compared to some other people. There's some other people that was looking like they was fighting for their life. At least Kenya was going, like, she went around and stuff like that. She didn't have to hold on nothing. But there was this one guy that was like holding on to dear life. Every time he like came to the sides, he was smacking on the side. He was crawling around. He looked like something out of Acme.
Listen, I've been doing a lot of falling. Whole lot of falling.
Yeah, I guess he been trying to deal with all that shit, but he was dealing with a whole bunch of shit. But Kenya was on her foot.
That's what's up.
Man. And then we got to stop by that. We went to the Jay's Kitchen, which is like a mini. It's like if you wanted like kind of a small fast food intimate version of like some Japanese making and stuff like that. They had the legit good stuff right there, so you can go over there and try Jay's Kitchen. They got some
Next time I go with you, we'll both fall on the ice so Kenya can laugh at us.
Yeah. But what was it? And then Sunday was Serena's birthday and stuff like that. So we went out back to Spy Games and stuff. They still ain't fixed that one room. So they still got like them 9 rooms, and like 2 of them were the same thing. I think like room 7 and room 10 was like the same thing with lasers. But we went around the Serena and Takia. They both had a good time. So Kenya's sister enjoyed themselves, and then we went to Mom's Kitchen afterwards. So both the activity and the food hit. So shout outs to all of that. The weekend shenanigans was pretty good.
How your back feel? How your leg feel? Oh,
I've been doing yoga and shit like that. I'm fine. Yeah, and then what was it? Valentine's Day. I think Kenya had gotten us the massager gun shit. So anytime we got pains and shit like that, we just use that, and we go back and forth with like borrowing that at the house. So like I've been using that, and between that and yoga and stuff like that, I've been feeling pretty fine for the most part. I've been good.
Preparing for Spy Games.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Towards the end, though, like doing the lasers. Not even the lasers. Either the lasers or like one of them where you have to just tap the whole room and stuff like that. Like halfway through, towards like the end, I was like, my body was like, yeah, no, fuck this. I'm moving very slow. I'm gonna tap this very slowly. I'm not running no more.
That was me in that last room on my birthday.
Yep.
That's good. This.
Yeah. The pain will go swiftly, real fast. But yeah, just like you, when it comes to work and just here, I'm ready. I'm floating off. I think this is like peak time that vacation time is hitting. Because, boy, I'm getting tired.
Yeah, man. It's just like, I guess the grind is just getting to me, and I guess it's been so much shifting back and forth, and
you'd imagine with all the changes that shit happened in literally about a year's time. Yeah, I think the time to reshape and go on vacation is now.
Yeah, just need to change the scenery for a little bit.
Definitely, no doubt. But yeah, so off of vibe, guys, we can go into a little off the cuff discussion of the week. And this is just a little fun conversation with this one. This week, I saw this being shared on Twitter/X by Cosmic Ranger, and he brought it up this week. But all the seasons of MMPR, if they fought the Psycho Rangers, who you think would win and why?
Ooh, okay, wait. Ooh, roll that back one more time. I just want to make sure I heard this right.
All the seasons, you can go to any of the seasons of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. So like 1, 2, or 3 seasons against the Psycho Rangers. Who you think would win and why?
Ooh, do I have to pick? So out of all the seasons of Power Rangers,
yeah, the Mighty Morphin specifically.
Okay. So, okay.
The powers in Mighty Morphin versus the Psycho Ranger.
Oh, okay, all right. Ooh, so who would?
So you can go from option to like from standard first episode red to green to white to like all just it has to strictly be from the powers of Mighty Morphin, the Mighty Morphin team versus the Psycho Ranger team.
All right, so just diamond suits only.
Yeah.
Okay, got you. Okay. Ooh, okay, all right. To take on the Psychos. Okay, this one, in terms of the Psychos and their powers, it'll probably be the Ninja Ranger team with the White Ranger.
Okay.
That'll probably give them the best shot.
Yeah, I can agree. When it comes to the strongest team that is surrounded in those 3 seasons that could put up any kind of major fight against Psycho Ranger level powers, then I could.
Yeah, I guess
Aquatar niggas.
Yeah, not even Aquatar. I would give it to
Oh, you mean like Ninjetti?
Yeah, I would give the Ninjetti Rangers the best shot here.
Yeah.
Just to fight, because I think the Ninja Ranger powers. The Ninjetti powers would help them against the Psychos.
Probably like the strongest feature, yeah. Season 3, yeah.
But not say that the season 1 Rangers won't throw hands with the Psychos.
I'm not saying it's a complete. For me, I think it's Psycho, but like I don't think it's a complete washout.
It's not a wash. The only reason I wouldn't have picked the season 1 Rangers is because at that point I don't think they would have had enough experience to deal with the Psychos.
Agreed.
They're still, at that point, they're still new.
Yeah.
and they're still learning how to use their powers, learning their way around. Like I said, we going by season 1.
And so talking about season 1 before Tommy, or
even season 1 with Tommy, because even Tommy is still at this point still learning how to use his powers.
Yeah.
So they're all rookies.
Like green.
Yeah, they're generally all rookies at this point.
Yep.
So for them, I think the Psycho Rangers is gonna give them a lot of trouble because, like I said, they ain't used to dealing with nothing like that. By the time they done got the Ninjetti powers, they done already dealt with Rita, they done dealt with Zed, and then they got no experience, so they about to say, all right.
Plus in that order of like power scaling and shit like that, if you keep going up, because like so like match, so let's talk about Zeo powers versus so I would say like Zeo powers versus in space.
Oh, so now see, okay, I would just say this, yeah. If we're talking about the Zeo Rangers, they washing the Psychos. They washing them.
I mean, Zeo powers.
The Zeo powers on his own is washing the Psychos.
Yeah.
But continue as we go on. You talking about Zeo in space?
Yeah, like compared to, because I want us to, it's like because you saw the way how Space Rangers was kind of handling Psychos, where they was getting washed up for the most part and stuff like that. And we talking about power scaling, power between ranges and stuff like that. Like, so those first like 4, I want to say like pretty much 4 iterations of the Power Rangers and stuff like that. Like, where are we ranking? So like Mighty Morphin is where compared to Turbo, Zeo, and Space.
Ooh, okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay,
because you would say Psychos would equal Space because they dealt with them for the most part, but then the Space Rangers got the upper hand. So just say Psycho and Space is in that same tier.
All right, so from some strongest to weakest?
Yeah.
Okay, well, at the top of that group would be the Zeo powers because they're always evolving. I guess technically, since the Turbo powers are an offshoot of Zeo powers, I'd probably have to put them a step below it, but it's questionable. Then this is what we're gonna do. We'll put Zeo, then we'll put the space powers, then I'll put for the Mighty Morphin. Are we talking about towards the end, beginning, the middle?
I would say towards the end.
All right, so
like a whole complete range of Mighty Morphin.
All right, then I'll put Mighty Morphin next. And I'll put Turbo at the bottom.
Okay, so in retrospect, the Psycho Rangers would stop Turbo and Mighty Morphin.
So in retrospect, this is what makes this hard.
Because if we're calling like Space ideally the same level of mixture as Psycho.
Yeah. For what you're saying, yeah, thinking about it, yeah, because the Psychos would give the even with the Ninja power, they're giving them the best shot, but it's going to be a tough fight. So yeah, they're going to give the Psycho Rangers. They're going to give the Ninja Rangers trouble.
Definitely. That's their best hope to handle that. But in the end, they would probably get washed up, and then at that point, your best hope is I mean, if they got Zeo powers, then everybody get washed.
Yeah, and the Turbo Rangers, because they're machines and car based, and the Psycho Rangers can infect shit. That's why I kind of put them. That's why I put them at the bottom.
Right.
That's the only reason why I really put them at the bottom is because of that.
Yeah, that just could have overridden their whole shit.
Yeah, I really had to sit there and think about them. Like, cause I would have put them higher, but then I thought about it. I was like, they're car based and they're machine based, and Psychos can infect shit. So I'm like, that's probably not the best matchup.
So speaking of that, so the Psychos could pretty much take down the Machine Empire then. Would they be able to handle King Mondo themselves as a team formation and take down the Machine Empire if they wanted to?
In theory,
let's say there was like rogues attacking the Machine Empire and King Mondo them.
In theory, I would say yes, but knowing King Mondo, he'd probably have a contingency plan for that.
True, that's a big bad.
So I guess for them versus the Machine Empire, it would depend on who can adapt faster.
Okay. Yeah.
And I think the Psycho Rangers' hot-headedness would get in their way.
True, I believe that.
Because King Mondo, even though he's a hothead too, he has Queen Machina, who's critical thinker, and Mondo when he wants to.
Well, now if let's say if the Psycho Rangers was led by Astronomer, would that give them an advantage on strategy? Or
you
think
Oh yeah, if they're led by like someone like an astronomer, then yeah, the Machine Empire is gonna have some problems. That they're gonna definitely have some problems because this astronomer is diabolical. She cold blooded. She don't care.
Facts.
So they could be hot headed, but it's trying to be like, listen, you do this.
Get that shit in formation.
Yeah, she gonna make sure King manipulative too. Yeah, she give the Machine Empire a big problem.
Yep.
She probably turn Sprocket or something.
Oh, definitely.
Or Clank.
So in complete, we're giving the round if it's full fledged Mighty Morphin Power Rangers versus Psycho. We're giving it to Psychos, but it wouldn't be a complete washout. But they definitely tangle with some Ninjetti.
Yeah, it'd definitely be a drag out, but I think the Psychos would edge out.
Definitely. All right, cool. So thanks for Cosmic Ranger for that discussion, and let's go into our last bit. This is the last bit of the month with our Black characters in animation highlight. We're giving one name and one reason why. To go down the list so far, we've had the beginning of the month we had Gerald and Virgil. The next week after that we had Erwin and Goofy. The next week after that we had Craig of the Creek and Yoruichi. The next week after that we had Fillmore, Storm, and Blade from our guest. And now for the final day and final week, for my pick, I pick Miles Morales, Spider-Man. Because obviously, I mean, of the new generation, he is all over the place, and he is just taking over. And usually when people get like Black characters introduced, there's a whole bunch of controversy around them, and this one has survived the test of time with this one. So that's my pick for the final day.
All right, that's your pick for the final day. Okay, I got a couple.
Okay.
All right, so I'll start with Yon Capone from Attack on Titan.
Yep. Respect to him.
This man was loyal. He was respected. Only Black man that could fly the plane that got them the air and to wash up the. Ooh. Yep. I don't want to say too much on that one, but.
I mean, big respect to that one iconic line that he had when somebody asked him why you Black.
Yeah.
He changed the game. They was like, what is that? Who is this? Why are you Black?
Yeah, I'm like, bruh.
You had to show him what's up.
He did. He definitely did.
Nah, but big respect to Yon Capone on that one.
Right, so another one I'm going to throw in here is Killer Bee from Naruto.
Respect.
Man, spitting rhymes, taking no crap from these little tiny pasty kids from the village. Nah, we not going to do that up in here.
Definitely. Took out Sasuke's head.
Yeah, for real. Like, nah, son, we ain't doing that.
Yeah. Also trained up Naruto, made truly believe in himself and understand the way.
And the last one on my list is Piccolo.
Yup. Respect the Black coded.
That's the last one on my list, Piccolo.
And why?
Because he's the best daddy.
Facts, no doubt. Best daddy and best grandpa.
Yep.
And the fit, I mean, come on, the fit is elite. He a green man amongst all the mischief that's going down and stuff like that. Like, come on, son, Black code as hell.
Yep, son, stepped up.
Yeah, when one stepped out, by his move. He said, I'm completing my daddy's mission one way or another.
There you go. So that's my list.
Nah, man. So that's our complete list right there, yo. Shout outs to the Black character in animation for this Black History Month. Blackity, and hope to continue and see the new ones out here, man. New ones grow.
Oh yeah.
So, yep. All right. Getting into some nerd and reboot news. So first thing right on the docket, I know you saw this announcement, but I think this announcement happened the beginning of the week or something like that. But they announced Pokemon Legends Z to A announced for 2025.
Yes, I did see that.
Thought?
I'm intrigued because it seems like it's in the vein of Legends Arceus, which I started to play not too long ago, and so far I'm liking it.
Oh, so, this is your first time trying Arceus?
Yeah, this is my first time trying Arceus, so...
Oh, okay, cool.
So far, I've been liking it so far.
Yeah, it looks like they're battling between their classic styles of games they're putting out and then this Legend series. So at least they're giving some, bypass and stuff like that. They got Team A and Team B apparently pretty much.
Yeah, and I'm like, I was like, interesting.
Yep. Speaking of also interesting stuff, and I've been hearing podcast commercials and seeing commercials of this everywhere, but have you seen the information about the McDonald's anime, WcDonald's, in full effect?
I haven't seen the anime, but I know when I went there to get some breakfast, I saw it, and I was like, what the heck is this?
Yep. So we got commercials, we got manga comics, they got merch, they got bags. They're all set up on the McDonald's bags, and they said they're dropping weekly shorts, and they dropped like a promo pic that had all the characters in there, but there was suspiciously one employee that was missing from all the
Who was that?
advertised.
Who?
And I wonder why they couldn't talk about one Saitama-sama when it comes to this situation. I don't know why, but I don't know, man. He wasn't on the full promo pics, even though he works at McDonald's. So I don't know, man.
Oh.
Yeah, he a manager in the region and shit like that. But they could show him when they was doing the Loki variant and stuff like that. But I guess when they wanted to tap into their own, anime stuff like that, they couldn't get the singular rights to Saitama into that shit. So,
yo, that's wild. Yo, what a missed opportunity. Oh no.
But apparently they're gonna do weekly shorts. So this is only the beginning. We're gonna be getting weekly shorts of different anime and stuff like that. Like the commercials are so like run of the mill, like 2004's parody of anime and stuff like that. They want you to get the sauce, and every feels like so anime and stuff. Like the commercials is wild cringe. But hey, man, I'm happy they diving into some animators' pockets and stuff like that and helping them out. And they're showcasing weekly shorts for McDonald's, or WickDonald's as they're calling it.
Man, yo, get my boy Saitama in there. Get my boy Baldy some shine.
I don't know.
Like you boy rock.
I don't know what's happening, man. They missed out on a free shot with that one.
Listen, man, McDonald's is next.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
McDonald's is next.
Shit, I would imagine so. So,
Right.
But speaking of fast food places, wildin', did you hear the debacle with Wendy's this week? While they I don't know what the fuck they was thinking of, talking about they trying to do Uber price surcharge and shit like that.
I saw that.
So like an outrage broke out and they changed their minds. But like, whose idea was it for them to think of, like, depending on what time you come in, you could get fluctuating prices on food while you're there? Like, that sounds so stupid.
Listen, this ain't Uber. This ain't Lyft. We not doing this.
Nah, son, the memes that came out of that shit had me dying, though. People was walking in there and they was like, can I pay for a hamburger that was the same cost of 2 hours ago? Like, my nigga, what?
Yeah, nah, this just sounds like a bad idea. I'm like, no, we're not gonna do this.
That shit made no sense, man.
Right, because you're not about to get me at lunchtime and double the price and do all this nonsense. No, we not doing. We not doing this,
bro. Imagine paying $20 for a 4 for $4 while somebody out there having a lucky streak get a 4 for $4 for $1.
Right? Yeah, no, we don't, son. Yeah, this ain't it. Mm-mm.
You imagine you being in line and some old lady in front of you get the cheeseburger for the $2, and right after you let her cut earlier, and then you come up to the line and that burger now $25.50.
Right? Like, nah. Coming across the cabinet. Coming across the counter.
You better give me the same price as grandma right over there.
That point, I made it myself. I'm coming across the counter. All that.
Nah, son. Nah, it's about to look like that one court where the guy jumped over the ledge.
Right? I'm like, nah, yeah, that's bad. That's a bad precedent. That is bad business, though.
Nah, because they dead said after they announced that other places was looking at
exactly. I'm like,
they was gonna start that plague shit.
Don't play around like that.
Wendy's used to be for the people. What happened, man? Whose idea? Who thought niggas was gonna rock with this?
Yeah, we need to know so they can be jumped.
Yeah, man. This is that meme where they have everybody stand around in the boardroom, and they have somebody, they like ask people for ideas and shit like that. Everybody's giving their ideas, and then some dude in the corner talking about Uber surcharges at certain time for Wendy's meal, and you just look at him and be like, out the window you go, my nigga.
Yeah, that's right. People don't like the Uber and Lyft surcharges either. You think they gonna go for this?
That shit's stupid. That shit,
yeah.
You either lucky enough to get the regular price or a higher price for the regular meal that you pay every day. Like, that's stupid, man. Y'all wildin', bro. Money already Money already low.
Yep, I can see that. Like, if I'm gonna pay all this, I might as well just go someplace else.
That ass is stupid. So stupid. You're losing out on your customers for sure. Fuck out of it. So yeah. So following up on other reboot news and stuff like that, we got a couple full on reboot news. So there was a new trailer out on Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead. Wow. That was one of the new reboot trailers. It's
who has to bring that back? Woo.
Yeah. It's a majority black kid family and stuff like that now, and it's still a same old white lady and stuff like that, but it's with a bunch. It's like a family of 4 black kids.
Yeah, it's just weird. That was just like, where did that came out of nowhere? Like,
yeah,
what's he thinking about that?
I didn't even realize that. I didn't even remember they was doing it. But like the girl who plays Lisa in the new Bel Air she's one of the girls. I think she's supposed to play Christina's part as the oldest. So that's one. Yeah, that's one thing. We also have, following up as well, we got the new Fairly Odd Parents reboot that's coming to Netflix, and instead of Timmy, this kid's gonna be a black girl.
Okay, is it anime? Or don't tell me you're gonna do the scary. Okay, they're gonna see scary live action again. Okay, it's animated, but not in the same style. It's in the 3D style. It's not the 2D style. Okay, all right. It's still better than scary live action.
Oh yeah, 100%. And if you was on like TikTok for a while and stuff like that, like they leaked some of this out, and people couldn't tell if this was like full on real or what. But like they leaked kind of like 2 full episodes of like the content and shit like that. Like they are in Dimsburg and shit like that. Like I saw a good amount of stuff on TikTok about this stuff before they actually made the full on announcement. So I was like interested on who the fuck leaked this shit hardcore, because they was leaking full like 20 minute episodes on TikTok, and I was like, is this something they're working on, or like what's going on?
Somebody that was probably mad and overworked.
On that same energy, they need to leak Coyote and Acme, because they've been back and forth talking about that shit will never see the light of day. And I'm like, yo, there's leakers for everything going on right now. How come they ain't leaked this fucking controversial ass movie by now?
That's a good question.
WB ain't got shit on lock and strong enough for that.
Maybe they do. I don't know. Maybe they got dirt on somebody. I don't know.
Probably. I mean, I'm waiting for it.
Like we got dirt on all y'all.
Yep. But on that same reboot energy, I was on Twitter and I saw one of the people that was pitching that reboot for the Goof Troops. In different animation style and stuff like that, and it had like a couple additional characters and stuff like that. Like they were trying to reboot. I remember we talked about how Disney was trying to bring back their afternoon block after the whole success of DuckTales and stuff like that. And there was definitely a reboot pitch, like image floating around on Twitter about Goof Troop and the whole gang coming back together with a few like additional characters to the whole like played out group and stuff like that, whatnot, and adding like Roxanne to the show and whatnot. And all the friends from the regular Goofy movies and whatnot, like everything was about to pan out, but it didn't work out, and Disney wasn't with it.
Yeah, I'm real cautious about Goof Troop.
Yeah,
just like I was cautious about DuckTales and wherever Darkwing Duck is. But
I don't know if the afternoon block fell apart together, because I haven't heard anything about that. They was working on the 3 Caballeros. I haven't heard nothing on that either. Like I don't know what happened. I guess it all got pulled at last minute, even though they was making commercials about it.
I'm cautious about them messing with the animation style of certain things, and only because I would feel some of them would lose their essence of what they was. So it would just have to be someone that understands the original content.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I couldn't say anything more past the image, so I wouldn't know what the hell.
Yeah, so it's
exactly,
like
so
every time they announce something like that, I kind of go, okay.
Yeah,
no,
it's step cautious until you actually see the final product that they want to put out.
Yeah.
Speaking of, on that same energy, let's talk about the image that floated around, I think yesterday, about the Crow reboot.
Yeah, that one. I'm just like, where you guys are going with this?
Yeah, I mean, I hear it's supposed to be towards more of the comic style of the Crow, and I mean, Bill Skarsgård is already a good actor who's already done history of reboot. He did It the Clown, and he was a pretty good It in part 1 and part 2. So that followed. I have no problem with his acting and stuff like that. I'm just curious how this pans out because I don't know. This went a certain way of the Joker, and a lot of people are saying he's giving very Jared Leto Joker vibes with his new look.
Yeah, I can see that.
We'll see how that pans out. But following up more reboot news, we got a little more information about the Power Rangers reboot that's going to be coming up on Netflix. And they have announced that their episodes are going to be an hour long.
Yes, I did see that.
Yes. What's your thoughts on hour-long Power Ranger episodes?
I'm okay with it.
I'm curious how many episodes they're going to have now. Because if they're going to do an hour long, then I'd stick to that 10-episode format that they gave Cosmic. Because then, I mean, if you're doing an hour, that 10 episodes should be way more than enough.
Yeah. That's like 20. Yeah, that's like 20, 30 episode, 30 minute episode. So yeah.
Because what somebody compared the live action Avatar series when you complete it in full compared to the animated series, and the live action first season, that them 8 episodes is longer than the 22 episode first season in Avatar.
Yeah, so
comparison in time. So if you're going with this model, if you're doing like 8 to 10 episodes and doing an hour long each, that's perfectly fine to cover the instead of doing the model of like the 22.
Yeah, it's just like I say, just doubling up episodes, and I'm okay with that.
Yeah, and depending on like what kind of story and the vibe they want to go through the show that they're working.
Yeah, so I was just like, okay.
Yep. So once again, cautiously optimistic, but we'll see what they working with that.
Yeah.
Yep. And on positive unmerging news, we heard the news that WB and Paramount are not merging. So like you said earlier, Paramount saw that shit and was like, hell no.
Yeah, because like, no thank you. No, sir, we do not want any.
No, we don't want none of your drama.
Like, yeah, we see what's going on over there at WB. Like, no. We okay.
Yeah, that's a whole mess.
So like, y'all keep that over there.
Yep. No doubt. And then the final bit of nerd news is yesterday they dropped Owaju on Disney Plus. Now that was the show that we talked about a couple months back where they were working on, which it's a show, it's an animated show based in Lagos, Nigeria, and like the Afrofuturism of like a coming of age story of like a little girl and her tech heavy father and stuff like that. It's a cool series. It's only about 6 episodes, but if you want like African animation and stuff like that, and full like the documentary after the show came out and stuff like that is about like an hour a piece, but they worked so hard to make this show so like African and Nigerian in nature and stuff like that, and it's really cool to see how far like this is like specifically Disney Animation Studio, where like I'm talking about the Steamboat Willie opening up and stuff like that, so you know this is genuine Disney animation and stuff like that. They got their name locked on it and stuff like that, but they worked so hard to keep this authentic as fuck to the jokes, to the language, and everything they use, and I recommend everybody to go see that on Disney Plus. Owaju.
Okay. Cool.
Super dope. So yeah, so on that note, it's time for the main event. The main event segment of the evening. Let's kick it with Down with BMP Power, Black Morpher Power. We're doing the Black History Month special. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers we're kicking back into season 1, episode 36, Birds of a Feather.
Yeah. I feel like we haven't done a BMP in a while.
Yeah. Well, like a specific Power Rangers one on top of that, because we've been doing like Power Ranger adjacent, animated Power Rangers and stuff like that. But like we kicked off so many lists and stuff like that. We did so many that we finally, got our bases around and doing special.
Yeah, right?
So on that note, since we've done Mighty Morphin at least like 2 or 3 or 4 times, I don't have any. When we've done it with the pilot, we've done it with the special, we've covered Mighty Morphin a couple of times. So I don't have any fast facts for this because we've drained out the fast facts for Mighty Morphin.
Slow facts.
Yeah, I mean the only other facts is this is probably one of the episodes after the Green Ranger stuff. So Tommy's been taken out of the opening, and this is the first time we see Jason with the stuff. So those are kind of the fast facts.
All right, let's see. Okay, we have a slow facts. We don't know if the voice actor for Zordon got paid for this episode.
Most likely he did not. he got paid once, y'all. That's the tight facts.
That's just still wild. Yo,
no,
I be kicking air, flipping tables.
I don't know how this man could ever be anything but angry against this entire show.
If that's not a villain origin story, I don't know what is, bro.
Bro, when he got paid for this shit, cons wasn't even a thing. He couldn't bank off his face or his name forever. That's insane.
Yeah, imagine seeing your face for 20 some odd years. Yo.
Nigga, I wouldn't want to hear the word Power Ranger. Please.
Nah, so Hank Saban would have to meet me outside.
And you know these niggas wasn't getting no residual. Like, this
right?
is crazy.
Like, I'm gonna have to pull up in the studio. Like, yo, what's up?
And talk about desperate times, desperate measures and shit. That shit crazy.
Okay, so the episode itself starts off, with the classic Rita talking about, after 10,000 years, I'm free. Ooh, her back must have hurt.
Yep.
And she's like, it's time to conquer Earth. I'm like, so okay, why Earth? Ain't there no other planet nearby? Conquer Mars?
I guess it was the nearest one on that shit with the dumps and shit.
Go bother Venus. Don't come over here. And then Zordon, then we know intro with Zordon talking about Alpha Rita has escaped.
Yep.
Why you decide to recruit a team of teenagers with attitude?
The world may never know.
Never know. But here we are.
Yep.
And we got nice transformation sequences, which is classic transformation sequences. I love these sequences.
Yep.
I love them. They're just awesome. And then we get our Go intro. The classic. The original, the authentic
fire theme always,
right?
No reverb or redone or remastered version that we have to hear about 50 times.
Yes, and I never get tired of hearing it. I know.
Yeah, it's something about this guy and Ron just cooking up good themes like this in the X-Men and shit.
Yeah, it's just near and dear to my heart.
Homie was in his bag between him and old boy who created the Pokemon thing. Like it's the bag.
Yeah, for real. 90s was cooking.
Big time.
It was cooking. Whew. So at this point, we see Zach and he's training his class of students.
Yep, training them at Ernie Juice Boy.
Yeah, and just like he's at the end. They're at the end of their session at this point, and then he's talking to his student Cameron, and he's like, "Yo, Cameron, he's kind of a confidence issue." He's like, Cameron, you the guy. He's like, you sure you don't want Josh to do it? He's like, nah. He's like, you got this, Cameron.
Yeah, you got faith in him.
Yeah, he does a little hip-hop keto rhythm.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, come on, son. He told Cameron that specifically because he knew who could really do the hip-hop keto.
Yeah. He's like, it ain't Josh.
Yeah. And man, he looked at him. He was like, man, what you talking about, no Josh, bro? You know. Come on, He gave him the nod.
And so, he did it. He gave him a little trips up at the end. That's all. Listen, you got it. You got a little
that's why he trainee.
Yeah. He's like, you got a little more competition. A little concentration. You got the competition. Yep. And then here come our old buddy's Broken Skull.
Yep. And they got a little one with him.
Yeah, a little disciple. Mm-hmm. And that's every time they do this, Broken Skull, it's like every time they come with somebody, it's just this angry kid. I'm like, where y'all be finding these kids, Broken Skull? Are these your cousins?
I mean, so the little one named Biff, and I don't know, man. I thought he was like the little brother or cousin that just came out of town or something. Like, they just all look bully coded.
Right, for real. I'm just like, bruh. So next, after we get our little intro, little stuff in commentary between Broken Skull and Zach, then we see Rita talking about she going to destroy the Power Rangers. She gonna get him this time. Mm-hmm. And then Goldar stooging.
Oh yeah, in that one corner, making that one position. Yes, my queen. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So we're back to Zach teaching class. Sending them off for the day, and then he's having a little one-on-one with Cameron.
Yep.
And he's telling him like, yo, don't let Biff psych you out. He's like, Cameron's like, what if he cheats? He's like, listen, you got this. He's like, you got this, Cameron. He's giving his motivational speech.
He said, "I got my eye on the prize. Come on, son. You ain't gonna cheat. I'm big bossing around here."
Yeah, he let us now be in your corner. Listen, you got this. So you're gonna be good.
Yep.
And so now at this point, we're at the competition.
Yeah, we're at the Angel Grove competition, and we finally see Billy, Kimberly, and Trini there.
Yeah. So we're at the junior martial arts competition. Zach is giving Cameron his last little pep talk.
They do their little handshake.
Yeah. So now he's just sitting there watching, and then he go biff. And then Jason pull up.
Yup. With a big ass smile, he was ready to chill.
Yeah. Yep. And then the communicator go off.
Fuck.
He's like, all right, we want on. He's like, you know what I'm calling? It's Monster here, bro.
He said, you niggas know I don't call to say hi.
Right? He's like, I ain't Nimbo.
I'm gonna have you word like Nimbo though.
Right? And then so Jason goes over to tell the others, and Jack is like, oh man, not now. Yeah. Come on, son. Like word. This what we doing?
Bro, I've been chilling all day and drinking juice and chilling at the bar. You telling me you couldn't hit me up then? Like, we've been training all day, man. Why I gotta leave now, man? Right?
And then so now Zach is going to tell Cameron. He's like, yo, Cameron, I got a dip. It's an emergency. And Cameron like, you can't leave now, bro. It's gonna ruin everything. He's like, I can't do this without you, Zach. I know Zach probably feel like shit, man. He's like, yo, Rita, you raggedy hoe.
I know he was upset because he done hyped the kid up, talking about, yo, if he cheats, I'm gonna watch everything and stuff like that. Yeah. And the second homie go out there, all right, peace. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's like, yo, believe in yourself. You know you can do it. I know he probably calling Rita every name under the sun right now.
Oh, big time. And Zordon too.
Oh yeah, it's like, dang. It's like this Power Rangers life, yo.
Shit hard.
We have me run on my students, have me lose dates, have me get milkshakes thrown in my face from girls. This ain't it. This ain't it.
Low-key, I can believe that Zordon was plotting. He was probably thinking in his head, yo, I could, if anything happened to Zach, I mean, that Cameron kid ain't too bad. He said, I'm always watching one way or another.
Oh, son. Oh, like, how old is that Cameron? He's 12. He's going to be 13 soon? Oh, shoot. He fit the criteria.
Child labor laws ain't mean nothing. It's Zordon.
Man, listen. So they ready to get to the command center, and Zordon's telling them that they Rita sit down a evil, nasty-looking bird called Hatchosaurus. Mm-hmm. And he's in the ground. He's near the power plant. He pulls it up on the viewing globe. Yeah, this thing ugly.
Yep.
Ugly foot. And so they're looking at it like... And Zordon's like, don't be fooled by his appearance. Like, he's mad smart. And he's like, he also has an internal computer called Cardiotron. And he's like, listen, Cardiotron is a problem. You're going to have to disconnect it, destroy it, whatever you need to do. And they're like, how? They're like, you will find a way. I believe in your skills.
That had me weak, bro.
I know Zach probably like, so you trying to give me the camera pep talk right now, huh?
Bro, I know this nigga Zordon did not call these motherfuckers, and they was like, so how do you telling us all this information about what he got inside him and X, Y, and Z. These kids is like, so how we beat him, Zordon? I don't know, but good luck. Nigga, what?
Man, they looked at Zordon. You know what? This is bullshit. It's walking time.
That's why you know Zordon is plotted on them kids out there. He said, who's in this competition? You know, Biff looks like a good old Red Ranger, and Cameron, I mean, black to black. Yeah, I could work with that. Any Asian somewhere.
Exactly. I know you'll find a way. Good luck, Rangers. They all look back and they all look back at each other. It's like, you know what? It's like
Zordon been studying from Nimball.
Right? So they find the question. Tommy, you look, you ain't got to deal with this bullshit. It's walking time.
Yeah. Tommy was on sabbatical. He's probably in VR Troopers.
Right? And so we get our morphin sequence, and then we hear the Rangers like, yo, they're like, this, yo, we need dinosaur power.
Yeah, they said the nigga already big. You know
right?
what it is.
They're like, we ain't trying no hand in hand, no gun, nothing. Where the Zords at, yo? Talking about we the best of luck.
Shit, this shit was already on Raw because they came out with the Zord, and then Jason was already Jason pulled out the Green Ranger dagger already. He said, yo, we calling Dragon Zord already.
Yeah, he's like Zord, like you don't know, man. Listen. He's like, we going X-Men staff.
Oh, facts. Big jump. Yep. It was like laser fired and shoot the blast and stuff like. They said we're not even formulating right yet.
Yeah, everybody come out and get some. Talking about some. Yeah, we like nope. So Dragonzord at this point is attacking Hatchosaurus, smack him up. Like, pink, giving him the hands and feet. Tyrannosaurus come in. They're like, I got blast him. They ain't in no time. Nope. They trying to get back to the tournament, like, yo, to blast him. They're like, we not here for a long time.
They was like, fold him.
Like,
fold him.
Like, wash him. Let's go. They like, boom. Every Zord is firing blasted weapons at this point, trying to get rid of this thing. And they bust him up. So they thought.
Yep. But they cut back to Rita and the crew, but they ain't giving up.
Yeah, Rita ain't stretching nothing. And Squad Babu, like, he blew him up to a zillion pieces. And he goes out shit on, like, yeah, he ain't finished yet, my queen. And then Zordon was like, bring the Power Rangers here. He's like, what you wrote, son?
Yo, he pulled that reverse Nimbo shit. He said, I'm gonna pull y'all back. I need to give y'all a play-by-play. I called the timeout, and then I'm about to send y'all back in there.
Yep. He was like, yeah, he's like, oh, your Tron is not destroyed. He's like, this had the Tron is still a problem. He's like, oh, they let me blow that thing into a zillion pieces. What you mean? He's like, oh, boy. He's like, you gotta destroy Cardiotron, the computer. He's like, look at the globe. Look at the globe, y'all.
They said, who?
And they see all the pieces of Hatchosaurus coming back together, and Kelly's like, man,
bro is forming back together like Revival Jam / Brew.
Yeah, for real. And then Rita, she all happy. She's like, yeah, I finally got one. They blew him up, and he coming back for more.
Yup, and then Rita make it double time worse. She said, yo, I'm gonna make it even worse for these motherfuckers and hit the sync spell on Dragonzord.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, you called out that Dragonzord. I got something for you.
And bind his ass up.
Yeah, it's like Dragonzord, you hold that.
Dragonzord out here looking like locked up. They won't let me out.
Now, my question is, why is Dragonzord still outside?
I don't know. He looked like he was trying to catch some extra food or some shit.
Yeah, I'm like, why you ain't go back to the water?
He said, man, I don't want to go back yet. I'm chilling, bro.
He's just outside taking a stroll. Like, Dragonzord, what you doing?
Probably like kicking some rocks.
Right? Did he get captured? He's like, he's like, it's the bull. It's the bull.
Shit, y'all never asked what Godzilla doing on his day off, so shit, you know what it is.
And they like, and Jason them looking like, man, if you don't get this thing, he gonna blow up the earth. Man.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Like, I just want to go back to the damn competition. Come on now.
Right? And then Zordon still ain't come up with no plan at this point. He's like, remember, Rangers, the only way to defeat Hatchosaurus is to destroy Cardiotron. Well, you got any ideas, Zordon? Huh? No, good luck. And it's like, like, all right, guys, it's morphin' time again.
Yup, and they head out there again.
It's weird. They have to morph twice in the episode.
Yeah, shit was, and I mean, they're going straight back into the big old Zord. They ain't fighting for low. Yeah,
usually they'll go back to action, but it's weird that they demorph and then they gotta go back and morph again. Like, man.
I'm telling you, son, Zordon had them working this episode on the Nimbo diet.
I'm telling you, it's wild. I'm like, what? So they morph again. We get our morphing sequence. And you know, they're back. You know, Hatchosaurus out here blowing up all the buildings and stuff, you know. Boy, I know the property taxes, Angel Grove.
That good old cardboard.
Yeah. So this time, the Rangers formed the Megazord.
Yep. They said, I'm cutting all the mustard and shit like that. Like, let's go straight to it.
Like, the individual Zords ain't work this time. All right, so we can call the Megazord. Let's go.
Yep.
And so now they engage with Hatchosaurus. And boy, that Hatchosaurus put in work.
Yeah, he learned from that last. That Hatchosaurus is built by AI.
Yeah. Ooh, boy, we done got her AI monster here, and it's learning and evolving. It is smacking up the Rangers in their Megazord.
Mess.
And they get work. Megazord down. They like Jason's like, all right, yo, we need to call the Dragonzord.
Yep. Called him about a couple times. That shit went straight to voicemail.
Yep. Like he's like do.
Maybe he didn't hear it. Try it again.
Right? Do. What the hell going on here?
Oh nah, this nigga ain't ignoring for this long. Either a hotline is tied up right now, or this nigga ignoring us.
Right? And then we see the poor dragon on the show. He's like, I'm trying to get over there.
He said, I ain't got used to my arms and they tiny.
Right? He's like, I'm trying to get over here, bro. He's like, I'm carried. I can only move myself off. And at this point, they get bossed. And then Jason said, F this, we need the power sword.
Facts. What the hell? Fuck with the wrong one. Y'all getting the upper hand.
Yeah. So at this point, you fight the Hatchosaurus. Megazord got the power sword. Son, the Hactosaurus lifts up the Megazord and yeets it.
Yo, they got lifted and flung like trash, bro. That's funny.
Ooh. I was like, bruh.
Shit, the Zord got back up and did the super slash, but it blows that chicken up, but it reforms even stronger.
Yep. They hit him with the power sword, but it was like, son, it wasn't good enough. The AI.
I know hate ass Zordon was in the bag talking about some did you guys not hear me? Y'all can't just blow it up like that. It's just gonna come back stronger. So you got any more ideas, Zordon? No, good luck.
Right? And so Jason was like, all right, this ain't work. He's like, He's like, all right.
I love how the Megazord was getting his ass whooped while the Dragon Zord was so bind up. He was just watching. He was watching them get their asses handed to him.
And it's funny, we finally see the Dragon Zord pop up in the frame, see him all bound up. And Jaden's like, yo, we gotta finish him again. So at this point, now the Dragon Zord is just watching the fight.
Yo, Jason was like, nah, fuck this shit. We getting dogged out here. Jason's like, I'm about to be a wild boy and decided to jump into that fucking chicken's mouth.
Yeah. Yeah, because first he asked Billy, he's like, something ain't right. The Dragon Zord, he just watching. Something wrong. Billy, what's going on?
Billy, that nigga look like he got popcorn. What's going on?
Right? And then Billy doesn't know. He's like, yeah, he's in spell. So he kind of useless right now. And then, as you said, Jason was like, dang it. All right. Yep. She was like, Jason, what we gonna do? He's like, all right, listen, I'm gonna be back, y'all.
Hopped up out the Megazord, hopped into a bird's mouth. Like, yo, these Rangers got some certain hop levels, man.
Yeah, for real. So now at this point, Jason then jumped in the Hactosaurus' mouth, and now he face to face with Cardiotron.
Yep.
And Jason was like, listen, bro, the ball thing in the tube said you gotta go. So since you in here, I'm gonna have to bust you up in here. Cause you kind of ruining my day.
Fact.
But at this point, Cardiotron, like, listen, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to destroy you. So now at this point, Jason is all tied up. Getting squeezed and squished by Cardiotron. The Rangers getting smacked up by Hactosaurus. And it ain't looking too good. It ain't a good day for the Rangers.
Yeah, they getting stressed and getting worked.
Right? The Dragon Zord, he getting mad, just sitting there watching, getting his energy drained. At this point, he done fell to the side. The Dragon Zord is down! The Dragon Zord is down!
Down.
And then they screaming at Jason like, yo, son, use the flute. Do something.
Yeah, man. You got these new powers. Do them.
Jason using the flute while tied up by Cardiotron. And Cardiotron like, all right, son, they ain't gonna do nothing. What you think that's gonna do? And they ain't gonna do nothing, bitch.
Facts.
Right? He's like, go ahead and play your flute. And then Jason, next thing you know, Jason pull out the dragon shield.
Yep, got that big shield.
Yeah, and then Dragon was like, oh, let's go.
He said, yo, Dragon got that boost, and he said, oh, yeah, I got the call.
And then Rita's like, oh, shit, I forgot about the shield.
Rita knew what was next. She's
right?
Like, oh, shit, I fucked up now.
Dragon was decided to turn on his drill tail. They're going to bust the crap out of Hactosaurus. Jason then flung out along with Cardiotron.
Yep.
And then Jason was like, Cardiotron still talking that stuff about you can't defeat me. Jason like, oh yeah?
Mm-hmm. He hit it with the double strike.
Yep, Cardiotron got his couple of smacks in. Like Jason got, the shield is good. I'm good. You gonna hold this though.
Facts.
You gonna hold this Dragon Zord power.
Double
and
flash.
Cardiotron with a plea. So I'm like, no, wait. Now Jason like, nah, you been ruining my whole day, bro. Hold this.
Ain't no time for mercy, wide chicken.
Yeah. He's like, you take this 2-piece. So at that point, Cardiotron is gone. And Jason like, yes, finally, bro.
And he decided to return to that Megazord.
Yeah. And you know something's tight. Cause something F this, I call it the Ultra Sword.
Oh, facts.
He's like, we gonna make sure homie is gone.
Nah, they done fused everything under the fucking sun. They took the Megazord, the Dragon Zord, and the Brachiosaur and merged. They went full artillery on that bitch.
That's a dead end point, yeah. It's rare we see Tartarus, and yeah they brought out everything they brought. Because they was over it. They was over this action shot.
They was like, we got to make sure. They said, we hitting you with the nuke army tank.
Pretty much let you die. You can make sure you gone.
Once you get hit with these lasers, you're done, man.
Right, they put the lasers. The amount of stuff that comes from the Ultra Sword is crazy.
That shit is like the perfect ultimate Christmas toy weapon. Like, you just merge all them motherfuckers up, and you know that shit got to be big.
Yeah, son got lasers, projectiles, missiles. Son throwing everything at you. Like, nah, you gon' die.
They said they're wiping your processor clean, nigga.
Yeah. Like, we gonna make sure there ain't nothing for you left to recombine, nothing.
Facts. All the molecules, even the dust, bro. You can't find you.
So that's done. We see the Rangers back at the tournament. We see Cameron has advanced to the finals.
Oh, also, side note, this also, as always, gives Rita a mean-ass headache.
Oh, yeah, boy. She thought she had him this time.
Oh, yeah.
She's like,
she said, my fucking AI monster.
Right? Like, you got my AI monster, too? Come on, bruh.
Yeah, man, that was indefeatable, man. How y'all figured out the defeatable?
Right? And at this point, Zach giving Cameron his pep talk, like, yeah, you made it. You got it. I knew you could do it. And then now he's back. He's like, yeah, I'm here. I'm here for real, Cameron. So it ain't bother me no more. Mm-hmm. Don't let this Biff psych you out. Just do what I taught you.
Yeah, you apologize to Cameron, and he accept that shit real quick.
Yeah, like, wash him like we just washed that Hatchosaurus.
Bag. Even though you don't know nothing about that because you've been in the competition.
Right? So at this point, we've seen the finals of the junior martial arts contest.
Yep.
Cameron versus Biff.
Yep.
Biff got the first takedown.
And the second.
Yep.
And the third.
So Cameron came a little shaky.
Yeah. Zach had to give him that prep talk. He said, use that new leg move.
Yeah. And Biff, talking about say uncle. He's like, nah. Cameron like, nah.
Cam coming back. He hit the sweep the leg. That's at one point. Then Cam ended up tossing Biff. Then does it again to tie him up. So it's 3-3. And then winner goes to Cameron on a technical because they ran out of time. So the judges picked Cameron for the winner.
Yeah. I'm like, ooh. I was like, ooh, one of the technical.
Yeah, man, but he came back strong. He was down them 3 points quick, but Cameron came back with them combos. Yeah. So the Rangers is definitely hyped, and in the midst of all that, the boys Cameron and Biff end up shaking hands.
Yeah, it was a good match. You too. Yep. And
Zach,
go ahead.
I was gonna say Zach hyped with his protege.
Yeah, they all proud of him, and then Biff goes over the boat. Mm-hmm. He's like, "Why you didn't do the move I showed you?" He's like, "This one." He kicked him in the knee. He's like, "I'm getting a new coach." Yeah,
sick of him, man.
Oh man,
damn, shaking my head.
All right. And we got our feel good moment of the episode.
Yep, Zach and Cameron happy, and Zach wanted to make sure he believed in himself, and they end off with their combo handshake to end the episode.
Yeah.
And, as usual, the credits.
Credits roll. Yeah, good stuff.
Yep. So what was your final impression on this episode?
I enjoyed this episode. You can tell that the Rangers' life, trying to keep that balance.
Yeah, it's a tough thing.
Yeah, this was
them being young and all these responsibilities.
Yeah, this was an episode that actually showed that, like, yo, dang, man, life, this Ranger life cap, and it ain't went second. And like, next thing you know, I'm chilling. Next thing you know, doo, and I gotta go.
And that teenager with attitude thing, I mean, like, these are teenagers, but like the way how they held up their community and stuff like that, they feel kind of like more like really the really way of saying like young adults and shit like that, because they're mentoring youth and shit like that and doing all this other stuff. Like, they feel more like young adults versus teenagers with attitude.
So I think dealing with Zora, they probably get to be teenagers with attitude dealing with all this.
They fucking young adults for sure dealing with all that bullshit. I'm surprised we cut from that part when they went back to the command center and said, "Oh yeah, Zordon, you didn't know how to handle that. You couldn't tell us to jump into the chicken stomach and chop the motherfucker. Like, what's good?"
Yeah, for real, man. Like, I didn't have to move once. You had to go back out there and fight him again.
That's what I'm saying, Zordon. You couldn't give no tips, no nothing.
No nothing. You ain't had no idea.
Trash.
Like what you been doing here all day, bro?
Trash, fucking Casper. Come on, trash.
Hey, come on, man. What you been doing here all day?
So I said my final impressions is the episode is kind of like a throwback black take on the Karate Kid in 20 minutes. Cameron as a character, every time they cut to Cameron, he looked high as fuck.
Yeah.
Yo, Cameron looked like he was zooted to the moon. Every time they put the camera back on him, he didn't know what the fuck was going on. So that was Shaw acting at a high, bruh. But it was still nice to see Zach, a main mentor as a like an episode out of Morph and stuff like that. Mentor a young black man, teaching him to believe in himself and support. Always good to give that with the younger generation for sure.
You know what I was wondering this whole time?
What?
Where was Tommy? I mean, in terms of like Tommy, you don't go to school no more.
Character? I don't know. Maybe
I know you ain't got no.
Maybe on sabbatical.
They're like, I know you ain't got no powers no more, but like, don't you still gotta go to school?
Maybe
Don't you still gotta keep up the facade?
Maybe they hit him with the sick note. He out for a while. His parents wrote him a sick note.
Yeah, I was just wondering that the whole time. I was like, yo, you show up for school? Anybody come looking for you? Was Albert being pull up to your house?
Nah, bro, they hit him with a sabbatical. They said my son gonna be out for a couple weeks now.
Oh man,
he'll catch up with the school when he come back.
Yeah, I was just like, So Zora, we ain't keeping up appearances no more.
I mean, they pretty much said, "Shit, we don't need Jason. We already got the shield and the sword and the dragon sword. What we need Tommy back for?"
Because he's a normal functioning child that needs to be accounted for.
Pretty much, shit. I bet you the people that was like watching this at this time, they was definitely hollering, "Yo, where's Tommy? Where's Tommy, man? Where's Tommy?"
Yeah. Like, they showed not going to class not one time or nothing. I was just like, bro.
They was like, what the fuck's going on? Where that cool motherfucker at? Where that motherfucker that liked a lot of green?
Like, did there used to be more, y'all?
talking about, yo, something weird. Like, somebody in the class was like, yeah, something weird. Tommy left and I see the Power Rangers, but where the green one?
People watching the news like, yeah, where the Green Ranger at? What's going on here? Like, April O'Neil would have got to the bottom of that.
Oh, definitely. She would have been on the case.
Yeah. Like, Power Rangers, you just successfully defeated the monster, but where is the Green Ranger?
She would have been down in the sewers looking all around.
Yeah.
She already know how to look for some green.
Right? She's like, anyway. Pop up Angel Grove High. Like,
See, that's a collab.
For real.
Yeah,
but otherwise, it was a good episode. Nice little,
definitely nice little Zach mainly centered episode, and then fight wise, it's a Jason centered episode because he used to do stuff and stuff. Nonetheless, it was nice to see out of morph style Zach being a mentor and giving to the black youth some one-on-one time and showing them, and just a nice touch on like Karate Kid like style storytelling and stuff. Man,
we ain't get no putty action this episode.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't get no single people. Like we got Jason. Like, as far as out of the Megazord, it was just Jason.
Tell you, they was over it today. Listen, we trying to get back to this tournament. We ain't trying to deal with none of y'all.
Shit, did I guess Billy had a line, but what about like Trini and Kimberly? They barely, like, all three of them barely talk.
Yeah.
They said, be quiet this episode, y'all.
Trini asked Jason, like, yo, what we gonna do? Kimberly had a line to come in and said, so that's about it.
Jesus Christ. All right, whatever, man. Overall, it was still a fun, telltale episode for the specific people that they focus.
Definitely.
So, that closes off the book of Down with BMP, and that closes off the book of Black History Month storage and different stuff they've been doing all around. And our next review, we will be on a break, on traveling vacation hiatus.
Yes.
We will be back cooking when we get back, and we'll drop, whatever we drop. But
yes.
Nonetheless, we on traveling hiatus. We going on sabbatical as well. We'll be like Tommy. We'll be out of the school weeks for a couple weeks.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So on that note, we got an email set up at blerdbynature@gmail.com. Facebook, Instagram, and Threads at Blerd By Nature. Twitter/X at Blerd By Nature. Nature spelled Nature. Co-host, hit us with the YouTube.
You can find us on YouTube by searching for Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Yes, and we are still available on all podcast platforms out there. Check out our latest upload and episode of Still JDF Memories with RX Superstar, and we're still working on episodes coming out and whatnot. And check out old episodes. Follow us on all platforms and stuff like that. Keep up with the keep up, because we about to be doing big things as always.
Yes, sir.
Any final notes before I hit the outro, co-host?
Zordon, come up with better plans.
Shit, if we could be on that Zordon plan, we could travel real fast.
Right?
At least he knows the secrets on that, because he seems like he wants to hide out on all his other secrets and have people do his dirty work, huh? Casper. On that note, thanks for joining us today from Black Thought to Nerd Power. This is Nicholas, Mr. Go With The Flow.
And this is the man with the plan, Maurice.
And this was another edition of the Blerd By Nature Podcast.
Thank you for listening, everyone. And until next time, peace.
Peace, Casper.